Hello guys, it's another cloudy day in Ohio. So sorry about the lighting. I'm probably going to change the filter on the video to make it a little brighter, so disregard if the lighting is fixed. But anyways, so I just have a few chunks of shea butter in here that need to be dissolved and melted down. I have in here, let me go ahead and give you my recipe since, I'm going to be a little generous today. I used 10.2 ounces of rice bran oil, 10.2 ounces of palm oil, 6.8 ounces of coconut oil, 5.1 ounce of shea butter, and 1.7 ounces of wheat germ oil. So that's a 30, 30, 20, 15, and 5% recipe. It yields 34 ounces of oils. It's super fatted at 5%, and the lye is 4.61 ounces. And you can use up to 10.13 ounces of liquid. And it fits perfectly in my 2-pound or my 2.5-pound mold because it makes about 45 ounces ish with like the additives and everything. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add in my pumpkin puree. This is 2 ounces of baby food pumpkin puree. I used the Walmart baby food, the Parent's Choice, because it's more pureed and there's no chunks whatsoever in it. And then I'm going to be adding organic coconut flour. This is a slight exfoliant, just very slight. Let me clean off my measuring spoon so I'm not putting anything extra in here I don't want to put in here. Okay, so I'm using 1 tablespoon, not a lot, just 1 tablespoon, and it's a cream color. 1 tablespoon of that, because I am adding apricot seed powder, so I don't want it to be too exfoliating with the other stuff. And for my lye mixture, all I used was the Aloe Vera, it's Fruit of the Earth brand, and here is the label. It's refrigerated, so I went ahead, poured my 8 ounces. There you go. I went ahead and poured my 8 ounces cold and then added the lye slowly, and it worked out perfectly. So it turned this color here. Totally fine with me. I'm probably going to have to strain it because I see a few little chunky chunks of just it. I don't know. Okay, so anyways, my son just woke up, so let's try to get this done so I can go get him. Oop. See if I can see any more of those chunks of shea. There's another chunk of shea. Trying to find all my shea chunks. I was told that I could grate it with a cheese grater, but I don't feel like cleaning the cheese grater. That just seems like a mess. Although I could always stick it in a plastic baggie and have that just be my Shea grater. Alright, so there's my mixture there. And I'm going to go ahead and add my lye. My lye solution, which is 100% aloe vera. Make sure there's nothing on my strainer. Alright, so I have my strainer here, and I'm going to slowly pour in my lye solution. I have a little bit of lye lid. There was a tiny bit of, I think, activated charcoal that was on there. Just a couple little flakes. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, mix this. Well, this turned a crazy color. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I don't know what the fragrance is going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and quit stick blending. Because you guys know me, I keep messing up with that stick blending because this is a newer recipe for me. Okay, so I got my apricot seed powder from the soap supply section at my local pack of Tans that's closing down. It was 80% off, so I got it for like, I think it was $1 for 2 ounces of the apricot seed powder, or it might have been 50 cents. I can't remember exactly. I'll have to look at my receipt. But it's just a really fine powder, and it's a slight exfoliant. And I'm going to start out with not even a whole teaspoon. I just want this to be a really natural looking bar. This was my inspiration for this is Ophelia Soapery. She uses walnut hull powder in some of her soaps, and I just think it is gorgeous, those little speckles. And I thought, well, I have the apricot seed powder, why not use that in my soap? My son is up there yelling in his crib. The good news is he doesn't climb out of the crib yet, so I don't have to worry about him. He's okay. I'm going to feed him here in a minute once I get this done. Alright, so I'm just kind of going to look at it and see if I could be happy with this. This is really pretty, so I think I'm happy with this amount. Oh my gosh. It smells like bananas right now, because the bananas are kind of like, I don't want to use the word cooking, but they are, they're all warm. It smells like a banana dessert. Okay, so I have that. Now let's see what this fragrance oil does. Let's hope for the best, guys. And these little bowls here, I got a 4-pack for $1 at Dollar Tree. And this bowl also was from Dollar Tree. So this fragrance here is Pacific Ocean. Or no, I lied. Pacific Beach. And it is a really clean, beachy fragrance, spa-like, with a little bit of fruit. I wanted something really fresh. I didn't want to use my banana coconut for this, even though it would have been perfect. Because I didn't want like a, I don't want to say an immature fragrance, but I wanted a really, a mature fragrance. I wanted something that would just be really good for adults, because adults are the ones buying this, not little kids. I'm loving the speckles in this. It should lighten up. Look how beautiful that is. Let me take you a little closer. Isn't that pretty? All right, I think I'm going to pour now. It is heating up quite fast, and that is due to the aloe juice, and it's due to the banana and everything like that. Let me turn you guys this way. This is the creamiest looking soap I have ever made. It brings me so much joy. I love basic soaps. I know I probably sound like a weirdo over here talking about all this joy I'm having over a plain bar of soap, but oh my gosh, is it just so simple and so pretty. You know what it looks like? This looks like sand. And that wasn't even on purpose. That's pretty cool. Hopefully it stays this color. That would be really awesome. I've never used that fragrance, so I don't know if it discolors. It was quite clear, the actual fragrance itself. So I'm hoping that means only good things for the discoloring and all of that. Sorry about my weird, awkward spooning into the dish. I'm trying to get my bowl completely clean. This is like the first time in a long time I've had a soap batter that I don't have to worry about it chunking up. Like, it didn't accelerate on me as far as I could tell, because I poured pretty quick. For everything that's in it, it did really good. This fragrance did really good. I'm not sure the maker of it, because I bought it from a local, well, I didn't. My sister bought it from a local soap maker that has a really successful business here. And she was getting rid of some of her stock of her fragrances, and she peels the labels off of her fragrances and writes what's in them. You know, writes what it is on the bottle. So I'm going to bang this down wherever. Oh my gosh. This isn't even that big of a batch of soap, and I'm over here grunting because I banged it down on the, well, yeah, on the floor. Don't worry, I mopped my floor. Okay. Good thing it's soap. Okay, so let's clean that up. I'm going to probably do a slight texture on the very top here. I really want to get a new tripod so I can not have to worry about my camera angle being so goofy. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this. Let's start with just getting these sides up. Classic spoon technique. Look how quick this was to mold. I'm really excited about this batch, guys. This is like the first time in a long time I'm actually like really excited about a batch of soap. That and the coffee one. I really liked doing the coffee one. I love using food ingredients in my soaps. I just think it makes everything so pretty. All right. Let's see. Can I use this? Or is it? No, it's good. So I'm going to use my little shish kebab skewer. My sister made me, for my church we have a baby dedication day. And my sister is like in charge of like the toddlers and nursery and like getting all of that organized for like volunteers to go in and watch the kids on Sunday morning. And we had baby dedication day about a month ago. And so both of my boys went up because my son is still technically in the nursery because he's not 3 yet. And then my other son's in the nursery at church. And so she made diaper bouquets that look like flowers. And for the stems of the flowers, she used, don't worry, I coughed away from the soap. I just have a tickly throat. She used the shish kebab skewers as the stems of the diaper flowers. And then she wrapped them in the diaper flower. Here, let me go grab one. Okay, so here's the diaper flower. You just roll the diaper up and you wrap a rubber band around it and you get a stem. And she stuck it in one of those styrofoam things and she put a big group of them in there so it looked like a bouquet of diaper flowers. So when I saw that she used these little shish kebab skewers, which is what I use to clean up my soaps and make designs and stuff, I was so excited. I was like, free shish kebab skewers and diapers. But I was more excited about the shish kebab sticks. But isn't that cool? Anyways, mom moment right there. I have a lot of mom moments, and that's okay. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put this to sleep. Let me grab my my mold lid. I always forget to grab it with my mold. Okay. And then this will isolate it, or insulate it, and isolate it, I guess. It's going to separate it from everything else. And that's it, you guys. I will bring you guys back for the, I might bring you back to show you how I unmold it, but I always struggle. Maybe I'll let you guys come back and see me struggle. And then, here, let me show you a close-up of the top. So that's it. Isn't that really cute? It's just so speckly. I love it. It looks like the beach. But that's it. I'll bring you back, maybe to unmold it, definitely to cut it. Okay, see you in a minute. Alright, I am back to unmold. It does feel hard enough to unmold. So now you guys get to watch me struggle unmolding my soap. So this mold, this little thing slides out of the bottom and it's supposed to fall out. Oh, it's doing it. It's falling. I'm making myself a liar today. Do it. Come out. Oh my word. I'm so excited, guys. That's the first time since I've gotten this mold that it's done that. Well, I'm excited. Very excited. Okay. So you just pull the silicone. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay. Lift it up. And it just kind of pops right out of the silicone mold. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tilt it and kind of pinch to get that suction to break again. Come on. Whoops, I got it a little bit banged up on the top there. It'll all smooth out. My gosh, guys, I love the color of this soap. So there it is. It did gel. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Alright, it's a little soft, but that's okay. Okay. Let me move this onto my soap cutter. I'm going to move it. There we go. That's a good view. It's nice and sunny out today. All right, and I'm not going to cut the end off. Oh, I'm excited. Pretty, huh? That's a little too skinny of a bar. Let me grab my box. Let me grab a soap box. That's how I judge. I want it to fit into this soap box here. Yeah, that's too skinny. So that one I'll probably cut into smaller pieces. There. This really heated up. Gonna get, I believe it's gonna get more speckly from the banana. I could still smell some of the banana. I'm sure it's going to dissipate over time. So I'm going to cut some samples. This is really textured. Those are cute little sample sizes. Alright, I think that's all the smallest I'm going to cut the samples. Nice size. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 samples, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars of soap out of this batch. I probably could have had 9 bars, but I cut that last piece, whoops, I cut that last piece kind of wonky. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up a bar, see if I can. I think they're too soft still, but I'll try to do one bar just to show you what it looks like cleaned up. And then I might wait to post this to see how the bar discolors over time. And then I'll just post it for you guys. So I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know if it's going to leave drag marks because of the exfoliants in it. But I'm going to try to plane this one. It might be too soft to plane. I don't know. We'll find out here in a second. So I got this soap planer from Amazon. And it seems like it's just going to scratch it. So I don't know if you could see the little scratches. There you go. In here. So it looks like it's not in my best interest to try to plane this bar. And I'll just kind of leave it more of this bumpy as opposed to the scratch. I mean, I don't know. I think I might just leave it the bumpy. But anyways, let me go ahead and bevel the edges to show you guys. I'm going to first start with the corners. And this is really soft, so I probably shouldn't be doing it right now because it always bevels too much. So I'm doing very light pressure. Very, very light pressure. And when it's this soft, you're going to want to wear gloves. I'm not. I should be, because this is super soft and my fingerprints are showing hardcore. So I'm going to have to wipe it down. But there it is, all cleaned up. A nice, pretty bar of soap. I'm going to see if it discolors a little bit in the next few minutes. And then I will post a final picture of it. And that's it, guys. I'm not going to clean any of the other ones up right now. I'm going to let them harden up a little over the next day, and then I'll clean those ones up. These little scraps I'm going to keep, and I could put these in another soap. I don't know what I'll use them for, but they're nice to keep and use as confetti, or you could even roll them up into a little soap ball. Alright guys, that is it. I hope you guys have a nice day, and thank you for watching. Bye!